At 10:02, we're calling to order the salary board, and we are going to begin with any public comment for items that are not appearing on our agenda. Would anybody like to make any public comment? Okay, seeing and hearing no public comment, we'll move forward with our agenda. We would look for a motion to approve the minutes from the Thursday, March 25th salary board meeting. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the meeting minutes from the Thursday Board of Commissioners meeting. Where's the
Second.
salary?
No, you're okay. Not a worry. All right, motion to approve the salary board minutes has been moved and seconded. Any final discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
The motion has carried. Okay, heading into action on personnel items, we will turn it over to our controller, Jason Moser, for this first item.
Yes, thank you. This is just a request for the continuation of overtime for the next 4 weeks. I don't anticipate it after this 4-week period. Again, we're just in the middle of audit right now, so just that request for that extension. And I'll make the motion accordingly.
And is there a second? Okay,
Second.
there is a. Okay, thank you. Been moved and seconded. Any final discussion on this item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The motion has carried. And we'll turn it to the warden. Chriselle, warden, do you have anything to add for this item here?
No, I really don't. Just that I'm requesting that Mr. R be reinstated with non-probationary at the pay scale of N10B Section 3, be $16.77 an hour. He left on good terms. He went to the Pennsylvania State Corrections, found out that's not the avenue he really wanted to go, and he's requesting in good terms.
Okay, thank you, warden. Any questions for the warden on this item? All right, hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any final discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Say nay. Motion is carried. Okay, thank you, warden. For the next item here, we have for our elections and voter registration office, the consideration of approving the creation of 12 temporary election worker positions in the elections office. And these would be paid for fully by the Center for Tech and Civic Life grant that we had from last year. And we would be looking to fill 9 of them on the Board of Commissioners meeting. And we may need to fill more depending on if there's additional people that we need as we approach the primary election. And essentially they'd be focused on helping with the ballot, actually putting the ballots and instructions into the envelopes and mailing them out. Instead of us using our mail house like we did in the general election, we'd be doing it all in-house. So that's going to be quite a bit of work once the ballots are ready. In addition, they're going to be receiving the sealed ballots, organizing them, and preparing them for the vote by mail processing that would happen on election day. So it's quite a bit of work. Not all 12 of these positions or these people would actually be working, a full week or a full day. We're going to be doing a lot of part-time work and a lot of rotation. So we have the ability, if anything would happen COVID-wise, we could have a good rotation of people coming in and out, helping us out. So again, happy to answer any questions on this item. Okay, hearing no questions, would there be a motion?
Motion to approve the creation of 12 temporary election workers.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any final discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The motion has carried. Okay, heading into emergency communications 911, we have Norm Spackman, Director of 911 Emergency Communications with us. We'll turn it over to you, Norm.
Okay, we have 2 items on the agenda. The first is to create an on-call position for Jess Zimmerman, who's leaving us to go to work at Penn State. She's been an 18-year employee with us, and wants to stay on part-time, so we're creating an on-call position for her. The second one is replacing our field tech. We're recommending Tim Robinson for that position at a pay rate of $11.89 an hour. He's a retired Penn State professor, and I guess he's worked in elections also. We're recommending his appointment.
He did. Thank you, Norm. Yeah, he was also a temporary election worker last year, and it's exciting to have him in this new position. So we would look for a motion if there's no questions for Norm, we look for a motion to approve these two items.
There actually is a question. Norm, is this the position that was previously held by Marty Kashik?
Yes, it is. When he passed away, this is his position, refilling his position.
Yeah, I just want to note that Marty was a long-term employee of the county, a retired police officer, and somebody who really was I think it was a Marine as well. Am I correct in saying he was all those?
Yeah, he was a Vietnam vet, Marine.
Vietnam vet. Well, anyways, he was an incredible guy, and we will miss him very much, and want to recognize his service to the county, and again, my sympathies to his family. So just wanted to make that recognition.
I concur, Sheriff. I concur with Steve. Just to jump in there, Marty was a great guy. I knew him went to high school with his son.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
No, thank you very much, Commissioner, for those comments, and I think we all share in the sympathies to his family and loved ones. It will be difficult to fill Marty's shoes, but I think we know that again, we thank him for all his service, and again, our condolences. So, thank you for recognizing that, Commissioner and Sheriff. And then we would still look for a motion for these two items.
I will make the motion.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Any final discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The motion has carried. Okay. Thank you very much, Norm.
Thank you.
Okay, we do want to recognize that we have a position in the Magisterial District Justice Office 2 of State College for Judge Lockman. And this is going to be, we're going to be appointing Mr. Matthew Ray to full-time office supervisor 2. And President Judge West is requesting that Mr. Ray be approved at a higher step. And so we look for a motion at that higher step. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve the higher step for Matthew Ray.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any final discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The motion is carried. At this time, we'll turn it over to our Chief Public Defender, Dave Crowley, for consideration of approval of promotion change in title for Ashley Bowes for this item. Good morning, Dave.
Morning. We're going to have to stop meeting like this. Our current paralegal, legal secretary 2 is leaving. That'll be on the commissioner's agenda. We'd like to replace her with Ashley Bowes. We're kind of in a bind here. We've got 2 people with less than a year's experience and a vacancy, and we're very much in need of bringing in Ms. Bowes at the higher rate. So we'd ask the board's consideration in doing that.
Okay, thank you, Dave. And I think, and we do want to note for the agenda that there would not be a cost. Ms. Coral left the county at the $16.75 rate, and that was our mistake. So no need to. We just wanted to recognize that there would it's going to stay the same. We just want to recognize that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Any questions for Dave before we look for the motion? Seeing no questions, is there a motion?
To approve the promotion, change in title for Ashley Bowes.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any final discussion on this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The motion is carried. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
And lastly, the Board of Salary Board will welcome the sheriff as a voting member of the Salary Board, and we will turn it over to the sheriff for this item.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to transfer Lindsay Spade, Deputy Spade, from her security officer 40 position to a full-time position. She's been here off and on for about the last 2 years. I just asked the board to approve her. We already hired her before, so I don't have to go through all those schematics with it. But yeah, I'm appreciate everyone to just bring her aboard to a full-time position. No increase in salary. It'd be the same as she is now.
Okay, thank you, Sheriff. And if you'd like to make that as a motion, we'd be happy to second it.
I'll make a motion to transfer Lindsay Spade from 40% to a full-time position number 13, I believe.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any final discussion or questions for the sheriff on this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The motion has carried. Thank you, Sheriff.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Anything else to come before the salary board before we look for a motion to adjourn at 10:13? All right, hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn at 10:13.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.